Okay, welcome to part 3 of Metal Gear Solid 1. Dude, I'm so fucking pissed. The recording crashed. A lot of the footage has been lost. Right now we're placing the PAL key cards to the computer to cancel out the Metal Gear. You might have missed like a boss fight with Raven. It was pretty easy. So we fought Raven, that's all you missed. We've been going back and forth doing the card key. So for the first card key, we inserted at room temperature. For the second card key, what we did was cool it in a cold room, which you're gonna see. And then for the final one, we have to heat it up in the furnace room. And apparently we have a traitor among us, which is Naomi. She's not who she says she is. She killed the DARPA and the fake president or something, because someone else killed one of the chiefs, and they took his body and they pretended to be him, you know. So I'm gonna have to go to that room. I think I have to wait 60 minutes to like cool it. Be on our merry way. I'm actually bummed out that the card key, the game, the recording crashed and lost all the files. And there's no recent like save file for me to go back to. So we're just gonna have to make do with this. And we gotta wait like a minute or two. Definitely just a minute, but yeah. Sucks that they killed off Sniper Wolf. He was a pretty cool character. That should be fine, right? Let's go call our friend. I don't think that was a minute, but let's see. Knocked on.
Naomi's an enemy spy?
Yeah, she's an enemy spy.
I don't want to believe it either, but...
Snake, leave it to Colonel Campbell. You've got to concentrate on re-inputting that detonation code.
You're right.
Yeah, I've been cooling it. Okay, maybe I'm too close. Okay, are we good? Please tell me we're good. Gotta tell me something. Knocked on.
Looks like you changed the shape correctly. The last card key goes in the far right terminal in the control room. But be careful. If you're in a cold place for too long, it'll change back to its original shape. You need to hurry.
Okay, hurry up. Should probably equip the key, because I feel like it cools down faster if we don't have it equipped, you know? So let's actually just have it equipped. Yeah, so Master's the one that told us that Naomi was a traitor, because there were some inconsistencies with what she was saying. She said her grandfather was a police officer in the 1960s and 1950s, but the war on the mafia or something happened at the 1960s. So okay, let's just run. So yeah, that was like one lie, and then there's multiple lies. She doesn't have like an actual identity, which is pretty suspicious, you know? Which makes sense, since we don't really know anything about her. So what we're gonna have to do is run past the cold area. Quick as possible. Oh, phone call.
Snake, can you hear me? It's Naomi.
Oh, she's under arrest,
Naomi,
by the way.
what the
So
hell?
surprised she got
Campbell
access
and the others are
to.
busy right now. I'm on a different codec.
Naomi, is what the Colonel says true?
Yes. But not everything I said was a lie.
Who are you?
I don't know myself. I don't know my real name or even what my parents looked like. I bought all my identification. But my reason for getting into genetics was true.
'Cause you want to know yourself, right?
That's right. I want to know where I came from. My age, my race, anything.
Naomi,
I was found in Rhodesia sometime in the 80s. A dirty little orphan.
Rhodesia, what's now known as Zimbabwe?
Yes. Rhodesia was owned by England until 1965, and there were lots of Indian laborers around. That's probably where I got my skin color from, but I'm not even sure about that.
Naomi, you're too worried about the past. Isn't it enough to understand who you are now?
Understand who I am now? Why should I? No one else tries to understand me. I was alone for so long, until I met my big brother. And him.
Your big brother.
Yes. Frank Yeager.
What?
I feel like we've heard that name
He was a
before.
young soldier when he picked me up near the Zambezi River. I was half dead from starvation, and he shared his rations with me. Yes, Frank Yeager. The man who you destroyed was my brother and my only family.
No. Gray Fox?
We survived that hell together, Frank and I. He protected me. He's my one connection. The only connection I have to my past.
And he brought you back to America.
No. I was in Mozambique when he came.
Who is he? You mean Big Boss?
Yes. He brought us to this land of freedom, this America. And then he and my brother went back to Africa to continue the war. And that's when it happened. You killed my benefactor and sent my brother home a cripple. I vowed revenge and joined Foxhound. I knew it was my best chance to meet you, and I prayed for the day that I would.
So, were your prayers answered?
Yes. I waited 2 long years.
To kill me? Is that all you cared about?
Yes. That's right. 2 years. You were all I thought about for 2 long years. Like some kind of twisted obsession.
Do you still hate me?
Not exactly. I was partly wrong about you.
What about Liquid and the others?
I'll have my revenge on them too.
Naomi, you didn't kill that doctor too, did you? The one that used Gray Fox for his genome experiments?
Dr. Clark? No. That was my brother. Afterwards, I covered it up and helped him hide out.
So that ninja, I mean Gray Fox, he's come here to kill me?
I don't think so. I think he just came here to fight you. I wasn't sure before, but now I think I understand. A final battle with you. That's all he lives for. I'm sure of it.
Fox? No. Naomi, tell me something.
About Fox Die? Fox Die is a type of retrovirus that targets and kills only specific people. First, it infects the macrophages in the victim's body. Fox Die contains smart enzymes created through protein engineering. They're programmed to respond to specific genetic patterns in the cells.
Those enzymes recognize the target's DNA?
Right. They respond by becoming active and using the macrophages. They begin creating TNF-epsilon.
Huh?
It's a type of cytokine, a peptide which causes cells to die. The TNF-epsilon is carried along the bloodstream to the heart, where they attach to the TNF receptors in the heart cells.
And then they cause a heart attack?
The heart cells suffer a shock and undergo an extreme apoptosis. Then, the victim dies.
Apoptosis? You mean the heart cells commit suicide? Naomi,
What?
You must have programmed that thing to kill me too, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Do I still have time? Naomi, I don't blame you for wanting me dead, but I can't go yet. I still have a job to do.
Listen, Snake. I'm not the one who made the decision to use Fox Dye.
Huh? You weren't?
No.
It was the
You were
Colonel.
injected with Fox Dye as a part of this operation. I just wanted to let you know that. No, that's not the whole truth.
Huh?
The real thing I wanted to tell you was... Snake, I...
Hey, what are you doing?
I forgive you? Is that what you wanted to say? Maybe?
Naomi!
Snake, I can't allow Naomi to make any more unauthorized transmissions.
What?
Naomi's been removed from this operation.
What happened to Naomi? What did she mean when she said that Fox Dye was a part of this operation? Colonel, let me talk to her.
I won't. She's under arrest.
Colonel, you double-crossed me.
Snake, there's no time for that. Right now, your job is to stop Metal Gear. Okay, Snake?
Don't trust them anymore. I'm gonna equip the card key because I don't want to. I want to sprint onto that next room and I don't want the card key to cool down, you know? Yeah, okay, let's keep running. By the way, you guys didn't really miss much. For the most part, we were just like running back and forth. You know, so it's nothing important that you missed. Yeah. It's been going back and forth. It's pretty boring. Now that I think about it. We watched a few cutscenes here and there, but nothing that I would say that was like essential. You know? So this is the Mecca. We gotta stop. I feel like I want to save before heading in. So we'll talk to our friend. Like right now, you guys are getting to the good stuff. We're about to fight a mecha. Maybe Liquid Snake.
Snake, Naomi's under arrest.
What the hell is happening over there? What's the Colonel thinking?
Campbell is... I'm sorry, I can't say anymore. But please believe me, I'm here to help you until the end.
I trust her. I don't trust Campbell anymore. Dudes keep
Please,
hiding
Nick,
way
don't
too much
give up.
information from us. He literally gave Solid Snake like a poison or something. As part of the mission, my ass. We got a chaff. Still red. Love to see it, and boom, we got the last card key. Basically, what we've been doing for like the past 30 minutes, I guess.
Halcode number 3.
So you didn't miss much.
Halcode entry complete. Detonation code activated.
Activated.
Why?
Wait, what?
I deactivated it.
We deactivated it. It was supposed to cancel out.
Thank you, Snake. Now the detonation
Oh, you
code
son of a
is
bitch. You
completed.
betrayed us.
Nothing can stop Metal Gear now.
Master, what's going on?
You found the key, and even activated the warhead for us, too. I really must express my gratitude. Sorry to have involved you in that silly shape memory alloy business.
What are you talking
Wait,
about?
so that wasn't
We
true?
weren't able to learn the DARPA chief's
Oh,
code.
so they killed
Even
DARPA
with
chief.
Mantis' psychic powers, he couldn't read his mind. Then Ocelot accidentally killed him during the interrogation. In other words, we weren't able to launch the nuclear device, and we were all getting a little worried. Without the threat of a nuclear strike, our demands would never be met.
What do you mean?
Without the detonation codes, we had to find some other way. That's when we decided you might prove useful, Snake.
What?
First, I thought we might get the information from you, Snake, so I had Decoy Octopus disguise himself as the DARPA chief. Unfortunately, Octopus didn't survive the encounter, thanks to Fox Die.
You mean you had this plan from the beginning? Just to get me to input the detonation code?
Huh? You didn't think you made it this far by yourself, did you?
Who the hell are you?
In any case, the launch preparations are complete. Once the world glimpses the power of this weapon, the White House will have no choice but to surrender the Fox Die vaccine to me. Their ace in the hole is useless now.
Ace in the hole?
The Pentagon's plan to use you was already successful in the torture room. Snake,
Wait, what?
You're the only one who doesn't know. Ah, poor fool.
Who are you anyway?
I'll tell you everything you want to know. If you come where I am, that is.
Where are you?
Very close by.
Snake, that's not Master Miller.
Campbell, you're too late.
Master Miller's body was just discovered at his home. He's been dead for at least 3 days.
Oh, fuck.
I didn't know because my codec link with Master was cut off. But Mei Ling said his transmission signal was coming from inside the base.
So who is it?
Snake, you've been talking to...
An imposter.
Dear brother.
Oh, I knew he sounded familiar. Son of a bitch.
Liquid.
That's all he had to do.
You've served your purpose.
What the heck?
You may die now.
Are you sure he's not, How do I get out of here? What am I doing? I don't wanna die, bitch. Wait. Come on. Brother, I need your help.
Snake, that's bulletproof glass. You can't break it with an ordinary weapon.
Can't you open the security lock here?
I'll try. Just hold on for a minute.
Dude, I don't have a minute. Got like, what, 2 seconds? Oh, did he unlock it?
I hacked into security. Snake, I'm opening the door.
Should have called you earlier. Oh, thank you. Oh, it's my brother. You went right. You went right.
Liquid!
Snake! Did you like my sunglasses? You'd point a weapon at your own brother?
Brother, you
Why
tried to
disguise
kill me a
yourself
few
as
seconds
bastard,
ago.
So I could
Well,
manipulate you
twice.
more easily.
When you were in the
performed
helicopter.
Quite well, I must say. Although the boys at the Pentagon are probably saying the same thing.
What the hell are you talking about?
Following orders blindly with no questions asked, you've lost your warrior's pride and become nothing more than a pawn snake.
What?
Stopping the nuclear launch, rescuing the hostages, it was all just a diversion.
A diversion?
The Pentagon only needed for you to come into contact with us. That's what killed the Arms Tech president and decoy octopus.
You don't mean...
That's right. You were sent here to kill us so they could retrieve Metal Gear undamaged, along with the bodies of the Genome soldiers. From the beginning, the Pentagon was just using you as a vector to spread Fox dye.
Fox die? It can't be. Are you telling me Naomi was working with the Pentagon?
They thought she was, but it seems that Dr. Naomi Hunter couldn't be controlled so easily.
What?
We've got a spy working in the Pentagon. He reported that Dr. Hunter altered Fox Dye's program just before the operation, but no one knows how or why.
I wonder... Maybe they arrested her so they could find out the answer to that.
No doubt. But I had no idea she was motivated by such petty revenge. We still don't know what changes she made to Fox Dye's program. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I've already added the Fox Dye vaccine to my list of White House demands.
There's a vaccine?
There must be, but that woman is the only one who really knows.
Okay.
Anyway,
Maybe she
might
can give it
prove
to
be
us.
Unnecessary.
Doesn't seem like she
Why's that?
still hates us, you know?
You were successful in coming into contact with all of us, so we must have all been exposed to the virus. It's true that the Arms Tech president and decoy octopus were killed by Fox Dye, but Ocelot, myself, and you, the carrier, were apparently unaffected.
A bug in the virus's programming?
Could be. In any case, if it doesn't kill you, then I'm not worried either. After all, our genetic code is identical.
So it's true. You and I are...
Yes, twins.
Oh, twins.
But
I
we're
knew
not
it was some
ordinary
Dante and
twins.
Virgil
We're
shit
twins linked by cursed genes.
type of situation.
Les enfants terribles. You're fine. You got all the old man's dominant genes. I got the flawed recessive genes. Everything was done so that you would be the greatest of his children. The only reason I exist is so they could create you.
I was the favorite, huh?
That's right. I'm just the leftovers of what they used to make you. Can you understand what it's like to know that you're garbage since the day you were born?
I mean, that's what you think of yourself, which is
I'm
crazy.
what Father chose.
So that's why you're so obsessed with Big Boss. Some warped kind of love.
Love? It's hate! He always told me I was inferior, and now I'll have my revenge! You should understand me, brother. You killed our father with your own hands! You stole my chance for revenge! Now I'll finish the work that Father began. I will surpass him! I will destroy him!
You're just like Naomi.
Well, I'm not like you! Unlike you, I'm proud of the destiny that is encoded into my very genes! Yeah! Snake! Your blood will be the first to be spilled by this glorious new weapon! Consider it an honor, a gift from your brother! Now I'll show you the power of the weapon that will lead us in the 21st century!
Nuh-uh. He jumped down? That's crazy. Oh.
How do I stop it?
We got some rocket launchers here. We could use that, right? We got rocket launchers, the Striker. We are screwed. Looks kinda cool. Oh god. Yo, what do? Campbell? You're son of a bitch, but need your help.
Metal Gear is moving. Snake, it's all riding on you now. You've got to stop that thing.
But how?
You'll have to ask Dr. Emmerich, the guy who made it.
Snake, Rex's armor is impregnable. You can't do any damage with the weapons you've got. Rex uses the latest advances in compound armor. The only way you can pierce it is with a high-performance heat round.
So what do I do?
Rex's pilot seat operates exactly like a VR system. It's got multiple sensors connected to a high-tech interface used for the controls. It's completely self-enclosed and shut off from the outside environment.
He's not using his naked eyes?
That's right. So if you could somehow destroy the sensors... Do you see that round plate on Rex's left arm?
Yeah, that thing that looks like a shield.
That's a radome. If you can destroy that thing, it won't be able to use its electronic equipment.
So he'll be blinded.
Yeah, try to hit that radome with a Stinger missile.
So that will stop it?
No. Rex was designed so it can be controlled manually, too.
Oh, great.
The part that looks like a beak is where the pilot seat is. In an emergency, it'll open up. Rex's armor is perfect. You can't destroy it.
You told me that already.
But the interior is a different story.
I get it. First I destroy the radome. That will force him to open up the pilot's seat.
Right. If you can shoot a Stinger missile into the cockpit, you'll destroy the computer control system.
You intentionally designed it with a weak point?
It's not a weak point. I like to think of it as a character flaw. People just aren't complete without some type of character flaw, don't you think?
I guess so. I owe you one, Otacon.
The goat, Otacon. I must stop. Oh damn, I still got hit. What the hell, man? Whew, it's pretty intense. I'm gonna die soon though.
Did that do it?
Damn! Nice try, Snake! Die!
Oh, my hero.
Hurry! Get away! Gray Fox. The name from long ago. It sounds better than Deep Throat. So it is you. You look terrible, Snake. You haven't aged well.
I'll send you back to hell!
from me?
I'm a prisoner of death. Only you can free me.
Fox, stay out of this. What about Naomi? She's hell-bent on taking revenge for you.
Naomi?
You're the only one who can stop her.
No, I can't.
Why?
Because I'm the one who killed her parents. I was young then, and couldn't bring myself to kill her too. I felt so bad that I decided to take her with me. I raised her like she was my own blood to soothe my guilty conscience. Even now she thinks of me as her brother.
Fox.
From the outside, we might have seemed like a happy brother and sister. But every time I looked at her, I saw her parents' eyes staring back at me. Tell her for me. Tell her that I was the one who did it.
There you are!
Shit.
We're just about out of time. Here's a final present from Deep Throat. I'll stop it from moving. Fox!
What did he pick up?
In the Middle East, we don't hunt foxes, we hunt jackals. Instead of foxhounds, we use royal harriers.
Fox.
How strong is that exoskeleton of yours? Snake, are you just going to sit by and watch him die?
Cornered fox is more dangerous than a jackal.
He destroyed the radome.
Impressive! You are indeed worthy of the codename Fox, but now you're finished!
No! Fire the stinger!
Fox, can you really shoot? You'll kill him too!
Now! In front of you!
It's no good. I can't do it. No, I can't do it. It's no good. I can't do it.
Taken from the battle.
I was taken from the battle.
Neither truly alive, nor truly dead. An undying shadow in a world of light. But soon, it will finally end.
Wait, I couldn't shoot. Because he didn't want to.
Snake, we're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at. But at least I always fought for what I believed in. Snake, farewell.
Son of a bitch. Squashed him to death. Why was he roaring like a beast?
Foolish man! He prayed for death, and it found him. You see, you can't protect anyone, not even yourself. Die!
Oh wow, I just died. Stop moving. Jesus. Stay still, brother. Don't wanna get too greedy. Gotta be patient. And we got him. We got him, boys. Hell yeah. Versus Metal Gear Rex.
Crush you into dust.
That was a tough battle. The first part was kind of difficult, I guess. Second stage was a lot more easier. I just did a lot of dumb decisions right off the bat, but it was alright. It's pretty intense though. I only had 1 HP and I couldn't get any more healing items, so I was kind of screwed. We lost our friend Foxhound. Are we gonna have to fight him now?
Sleeping late as usual. A snake.
Liquid, you're still alive.
I won't die as long as you still live.
Too bad. It looks like your revolution was a failure.
Just because you've destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean I am done fighting.
Fighting? What are you really after?
A world where warriors like us are honored as we once were, as we should be.
That was Big Boss's fantasy.
It was his dying wish. When he was young, during the Cold War, the world needed men like us. We were valued then. We were desired. But things, are different now. With all the liars and hypocrites running the world, war isn't what it used to be. We're losing our place in a world that no longer needs us. A world that now spurns our very existence. You should know that as well as I do. After I launch this weapon and get our $1 billion, we'll be able to bring chaos and honor back to this world gone soft. Conflict will breed conflict. New hatreds will arise. Then we'll steadily expand our sphere of influence.
But as long as there are people, there will always be war.
But the problem is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was best.
Is that the only reason?
Isn't it reason enough for warriors such as us?
I don't want that kind of world.
Ha! You lie! So why are you here then? Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray you? Why did you come here? Well, I'll tell you then. You enjoy the killing. That's why.
What?
Are you denying it? Haven't you already killed most of my comrades?
That was...
I watched your face when you did it. It was filled with the joy of battle.
You're wrong.
There's a killer inside you. You don't have to deny it. We were created to be that way.
Created?
Les enfants terribles. The terrible children. That's what the project was called. It started in the 1970s. Their plan was to artificially create the most powerful soldier possible. The person that they chose as the model was the man known then as the greatest living soldier in the world.
Big Boss.
But Father was wounded in combat and already in a coma when they brought him in. So they created us from his cells, with a combination of 20th century analog cloning and the super baby method.
Super baby method.
They fertilized an egg with one of Father's cells, and then let it divide into 8 clone babies. Then they transferred the clones to someone's uterus and later intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage strong fetal growth. You and I were originally octuplets.
Octuplets?
Yes. The other 6 of our brothers were sacrificed to make us. We were accomplices in murder before the day we were even born. So it was you and I, 2 fertilized eggs with exactly the same DNA. But they weren't finished yet. They used me as a guinea pig to create a phenotype in which all of the dominant genes were expressed to create you. I got all of the recessive genes. You took everything from me before I was even born. But you and I aren't his only children.
What?
The Genome Soldiers. They too are his progeny, carrying on his genetic legacy. But they're different. They're digital. With the completion of the Human Genome Project, the mysteries of humanity were laid bare.
Okay.
Thanks to Father's DNA,
It was weird. They must have
they were able to
jerked
identify
off
more
a
than
Big
60
Boss
soldier
to make
genes
them.
responsible
Pretty
for
interesting, I
everything
guess.
from strategic thinking to the proverbial killer instinct. Those soldier genes were transplanted into the members of the next generation special forces. That's how they became the Genome Soldiers. That's right. The Genome Soldiers that you've been killing are our brothers with the same genes as ours.
I'm cool with that. I only
Genome
eliminated like
soldiers.
10 of them
That's right.
because they were
They
scripted.
are our brothers, created artificially through the alignment of nucleotides to mimic our father's genes. They too are the product of numerous sacrifices.
Sacrifices?
Human experiments!
He's acting like it's his fault.
1991,
He was like a
the Gulf
fetus
War.
when they gave
The
him all the
military
good
secretly
DNA, you
injected
know?
soldiers
It's not
with
even
the
his
soldier
fault.
Genes. The Gulf War syndrome that hundreds of thousands of returning soldiers complained about was a side effect of it.
Ha! Everyone knows that the Gulf War syndrome was caused by exposure to depleted uranium used in the anti-tank rounds.
That was just a cover story issued by the Pentagon. First they tried to say it was post-traumatic stress disorder, then chemical or biological weapons. The poison gas detection units and the anti-sarin injections, they were all just a cover-up of the secret genetic experiments.
So then, the so-called Gulf War babies that have been reported by Gulf War veterans are...
Yes, they too are our brothers and sisters.
So the Genome Soldiers mean that the experiments were a success?
Success? Don't be a fool. They're a complete failure. We are on the verge of extinction.
What?
Have you ever heard of the asymmetry theory? Nature tends to favor asymmetry. Those species which have gone extinct all show signs of symmetry. The Genome Soldiers suffer from the same problem. Signs of symmetry. So do I. As do you. That's right. We are all on the verge of death at the genetic level. We don't know when or what type of disease will occur. That's why we need the old man's genetic information.
You want Big Boss's DNA so you can save your family? It's very touching.
In nature, family members don't mate with each other, and yet they help each other to survive. Do you know why? It increases the chance that their genes will be passed on to a new generation. Altruism among blood relatives is a response to natural selection. It's called the selfish gene theory.
You're telling me that your genes are ordering you to save the genome soldiers?
You can't fight your genes. It's fate. All living things are born for the sole purpose of passing on their parents' genes. That's why I'll follow what my genes tell me. And then I'm going to go beyond, in order to break the curse of my heritage. And to do that, first, I will kill you.
Okay.
Look behind you.
Meryl! Is she alive?
I'm not sure. She was alive a few hours ago. Poor girl kept calling your name.
Meryl.
Stupid woman. Falling in love with a man who doesn't even have a name.
I have a name.
No! We have no past, no future, and even if we did, it wouldn't be truly ours. You and I are just copies of our father, Big Boss.
Let Meryl go.
As soon as we've finished our business, we're almost out of time.
You're talking about Fox Die.
No. It seems now that the Pentagon knows that Metal Gear is destroyed, they've arrived at a decision. They won't even need a BDA. If you want the details, why don't you ask your precious Colonel Campbell?
We're doing that right now? Okay.
Colonel, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm listening.
What is the Pentagon trying to do? Colonel, answer me.
The Secretary of Defense has taken over active control of this operation. He's on his way there by AWACS.
What for?
To bomb the place.
What?
Not only that, B-2 bombers just lifted off from Galena Air Force Base. They're carrying B-6113 surface-piercing tactical nuclear bombs.
What? Metal Gear is destroyed. Tell the Secretary of Defense.
The Secretary of Defense heard that Naomi double-crossed us, and he's worried about Fox Die. Now that there's no more danger of a nuclear strike from Metal Gear, he's going to do whatever's necessary to cover up the truth of what really happened here.
He's going to drop a nuclear bomb to vaporize all the evidence along with anyone who knows anything.
Don't worry, Snake. I'll stop the nuclear strike.
How?
I may only be a figurehead here, but I'm still officially in command of this mission. If I issue an order to delay the strike, it'll confuse the chain of command and at least buy you some time. It'll give you a chance to escape.
But, Colonel, if you do that...
It's okay, Snake. The truth is, Foxhound was already the subject of an undercover investigation. Merrill was transferred to this base just before the terrorist attack as a way of manipulating me.
Those bastards.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that makes
They
sense.
forced me to cooperate in exchange for her life. You better get out of there, Snake.
Those
Are you
bastards.
sure? It'll be bad for you.
Don't worry. It's the least I can do for you, after all the lies.
Colonel.
I'm ordering them to cancel the bombing run. After that, there's no turning back. What? What are you doing? What?
Snake!
Mei Ling, what happened to the Colonel?
I don't believe it.
What happened?
Snake, the Colonel!
Roy Campbell has been relieved of duty. This is the Secretary of Defense, Jim Houseman.
Put the Colonel back on.
He's been placed under arrest for leaking top-secret information and for the crime of high treason.
Ridiculous.
Yes, he's a ridiculous man. He truly believed that he was in command of this operation.
You bastard.
There won't be a speck of evidence left. I'm sure the President would want the same thing.
The President ordered this?
The President is a busy man. I have complete authority here.
How do you plan on explaining a nuclear attack on Alaska to the media?
Don't worry. We've prepared a convincing cover story. We'll simply say that the terrorists exploded a nuclear device.
Smart. You'll be murdering everyone here. The scientists, the Genome Army, everyone.
Donald, the DARPA chief, is already dead.
So, you didn't mean to kill the DARPA chief after all?
He was my friend.
And you could care less about what happens to everybody else, huh?
Well, if you give me the optic disc, I might consider saving them.
What are you talking about?
Metal Gear's test data. Donald was supposed to bring it back.
I don't have it.
I see.
Why would you tell him
well,
that?
that's
You should
okay.
have just said
You
yes.
two are an embarrassment from the 1970s. Our country's dirty little secret. You can't be allowed to live. Well, the bombs
Bro,
will
if I
be
was Snake, I
dropping
would have
soon,
said,
and you two
yeah,
have
I
a
got
lot
it.
of catching up to do. Farewell.
There's no way out for us. Let's finish this before the airstrike. You stole everything from me. Only your death can satisfy me. Only your death can return to me what is rightly mine. She'll make a beautiful sacrifice for our final battle. Do you see this? It will be the time limit for our final battle. This nuclear module is set to detonate at the precise moment of her death.
Oh, what the heck? So she'll die very soon, in 3 minutes.
If you win, you might still be able to save her. You could enjoy one brief moment of love before the end. If you cross this line, you fall. At this height, it will kill even you. How about you, Snake?
What's he doing?
Nice shot!
Come on.
You're out of time!
Come on, get up. What are you doing? Get up, get up. Did I do it? Yes. Ooh. We got him. We showed him our liquid snake.
Meryl.
Is that you? Snake! Oh, you're alive! Thank God.
Meryl. Meryl, are you okay?
Are you okay? Is that all you can say?
Meryl, it must have been terrible.
Oh, it wasn't that bad. I didn't give in to the torture.
Torture?
And things even worse than that. I was fighting too. Just like you.
You're a strong woman.
Fighting them made me feel closer to you. I felt like you were there with me. It gave me the strength to go on.
That's sweet.
But
We gotta get the hell out of here.
I'm sorry.
Place is about to
Don't
blow.
say that. But it made me realize something. During all the pain and shame, there was one thing I was sure of. A single hope that I held on to. And that hope kept me alive. Snake, I wanted to see you again.
Meryl. That's my Kodak.
Snake, it's me.
Otacon, good news. Meryl's okay.
All right. You saved her, man. Good job.
I got some bad news, too. We're about to be bombed.
Oh, boy. I guess we're considered expendable.
Is there a way out of here?
A way out? Yeah. You can take the loading tunnel to the surface. There's a parking garage right next to you. The tunnel leads from there to the surface.
The door in front?
No. It's a small entrance to the west of that door.
How about the security?
I just unlocked it. Who do you think you're talking to? I'll take care of security along your escape route, too.
What are you going to do?
Me? I'll stay here.
Are you crazy?
I need a little more time to take care of your escape route.
But
unlocking the security doors is difficult work. Only I can do it.
Otacon.
Don't worry. I'm staying here. It's my own decision.
Otacon, this is a hardened shelter, but they're going to use a surface-piercing nuclear bomb. It won't hold.
I'm through regretting the past. Life isn't all about loss, you know. Snake, I'm a complete person now. I've found a reason to live.
Good. Don't die on me.
Same to you. Take care of Meryl, okay?
I will.
Okay, I gotta go. I promise I'll do something about your escape route.
Thanks.
Thanks? Well, that sounds nice.
I believe in you.
Thanks, Snake.
Yeah, let me save.
What about him? Where's Otacon?
He's fighting right now. With his old self. To be the man he wants to be.
He's fighting for us too?
Yeah. And I don't want it to be in vain.
Me too.
This is wholesome.
Meryl.
Snake.
Meryl. It started.
I must be heavy.
Looks like we're not gonna have a love scene after all.
Looks that way. Too bad.
Let's get out of here.
Snake, it's freezing outside. You need some clothes.
There's no time for
Here's my
that.
sneaking suit.
Hurry up.
Sneaking suit. Interesting.
Hurry! Looking good, Snake.
Okay. Thank you. Because he'll show her his snake later.
Hurry!
The solid snake. Ah, we're being timed.
I'll drive. Damn, a surveillance camera.
Okay, she wants to drive.
Damn,
Let
no
the woman
keys.
drive. Oh god.
Oh, right, keys. I got it, Snake. Jump in.
Okay, cool, thanks.
Fire that machine gun with your weapon bike. Shoot him, Snake. Snake, hold on.
Oh, we just ran him over. There's too many of them. Yeah, thank you, Otacon, our hero.
Here they come!
We'll never make it. Snake, clear a path. Okay, Snake, let's go.
Okay, cool. It's trying to get
Not out of the woods yet.
Here they come!
used to the controls.
We'll never make it. Snake, clear a path. You did it, Snake.
Oh god.
Not yet, Snake!
He's still alive.
It's not over yet! Liquid!
Come on, Liquid. Leave me alone. Like, I get it, you're pissed. I look better than you. Stronger, faster. Basically, like, the Walmart version of me, but you gotta let go, man. Fuck off, man. Trying to have a moment. Am I doing something wrong? I feel like I am. Yep. This is annoying.
Look, Snake, daylight. We're gonna crash.
Oh, okay, I almost died. There. 2 more hits and I would have been doomed.
Meryl. Are you okay?
Yeah, just a little shook up.
Meryl, can you move?
It's no good. I can't move.
What happened to Liquid?
I can't see
Nowhere
him
to
either.
be seen.
Liquid's dead. Uh-oh.
Snake! Snake!
You finally got to him. Doesn't that mean that Merle is doesn't that also mean that Merle is also at risk, or no? Well, I guess she's fine. Well, I hope she is.
If he's dead, that means...
Don't say it, Snake.
What happened to the air raid? No stealth bombers in sight.
Snake, can you hear me?
Colonel,
What happened?
Are you okay?
Colonel, what happened?
The Secretary of Defense has been arrested. Early retirement.
Arrested?
I was able to get into contact with the President. Metal Gear, the training exercise, all of it. It was all the Secretary of Defense acting alone.
Acting alone? What happened to the air raid and the nuclear strike?
The orders were rescinded. The F-117s and the B-2 Spirits have returned to the base. Once again, I have complete authority over this operation.
I see.
Washington isn't stupid enough to use nukes to cover up a few secrets.
I wonder about that.
In any case, the danger's over. Thanks, Snake.
Colonel, you can rest easy. Meryl's fine.
Really? Thanks. Thank you, Snake. Snake, I'm sorry. I kept a lot of things from you.
It's okay, Colonel.
Snake, I'm not a colonel.
Oh, that's right.
I've got a present for you. There's a snowmobile close to you. Mei Ling saw it on the satellite photos. This time of year, the glaciers are pretty calm. You should be able to ride right out of there. I'll bet the boys at the DIA and the NSA never expected you to come home alive.
Me neither. I better not show my face around here.
No danger of that. You two officially died after your Jeep sank into the ocean.
That's not too far from the truth.
Also, there's a helicopter waiting for you on Fox Island.
Dr. Hal Emmerich should be somewhere on the base. I want someone to bring him in.
I understand.
Oh, that means he
Leave it
gets to
me.
live too.
Okay.
That's
Roy,
cool.
Are you gonna be okay?
Don't worry. I've got an insurance policy. A hard copy of all Mei Ling's data. As long as I've got that, you, me, and Mei Ling will be fine.
The battery on these nanomachines will run out soon. They won't be able to follow us.
I guess we won't meet again.
Don't worry. I'll pay you a visit sometime.
Really? I look forward to that.
Roy, just tell me one thing.
What?
About Fox Die.
Meryl will be fine. She wasn't included in its programming.
What about me? It killed Liquid.
Naomi said that she wants to talk to you face to face about that.
How is she?
Don't worry. Mei Ling is with her right now. I'm switching over to Naomi.
Okay, cool,
Snake,
nice.
it's me.
Naomi,
I heard about my brother.
I'm sorry. But he had one last message he wanted to say to you. He told me to tell you to forget about him and to go on with your own life.
Frankie said that?
Yeah. He also said he'll always
I keep
love
forgetting
you.
his name is Frankie.
Naomi, your brother just saved you, me, and the whole world. He fought with every ounce of strength in his body.
Maybe. Maybe now he's finally found some peace. He wasn't really my brother anymore. Ever since he fought with you in Zanzibar, he's been like a ghost. A ghost looking for a place to die.
Naomi, Liquid died from Fox died too. What about me? When am I gonna go?
That's up to you.
What do you mean?
Everybody dies when their time is up.
Yeah, so when's mine up?
It's up to you how you use the time left to you. Live, Snake. That's all I can say to you.
What? Well, I guess we'll be fine.
Each person is born with their fate written into their own genetic code. It's unchangeable, immutable. But that's not all there is to life. I finally realized that. I told you before the reason that I was interested in genes and DNA. Because I wanted to know who I was, where I came from. I thought that if I analyzed my DNA, I could find out who I was, who my parents were.
Is she also related to Big Boss? That would make sense.
I was wrong. I didn't find anything. I didn't learn
Oh,
anything.
never mind, never mind. Foxhound killed her parents.
Just like with the genome soldiers, you can input all the genetic information, but that doesn't make them into the strongest soldiers. The most we can say about DNA is that it governs a person's potential strengths, potential destiny. You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. Snake, whether or not you're in the Fox-Die program isn't important. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live. Don't you think, Snake? Don't worry. I'm going to choose life too. Until today, I've always looked for a reason to live. But from here on, I'm going to just live.
That's wholesome. I love that monologue. It was nice.
To pass down our hopes and dreams for the future through our children.
Very
Living
philosophical.
is a link to the future. That's how all life works. Loving each other, teaching each other. That's how we can change the world. I finally realized it. The true meaning of life. Thank you, Snake.
Look, I found this.
Let's keep it as a reminder.
Of what? A reminder of a successful mission? Or the first time we met?
A reminder of how to live.
Huh?
Until today, I've lived only for myself. Survival has been the only thing I cared about in my life.
That's not just you. That's how everyone is.
I only felt truly alive when I was staring death in the face. I don't know. Maybe it's written into my genes.
What about now? What do your genes say about your future now?
Maybe it's time I live for someone else.
Someone else?
Yeah. Someone like you. Maybe that's the real way to live.
That John line is insane.
So, where to, Snake?
David. My name's David.
Okay. So where to, Dave?
I think it's time we look for a new path in life.
His name is
A
David.
new path?
A new purpose.
Will we find it?
We'll
I
find
wonder if he
it.
just came up with that name out
I
on
know
the spot.
we'll find it.
Like, you know what? My
What
name
are
is going to be
those?
David.
Caribou.
I'm tired of being
To the Aleutians,
solid
the caribou is a
snake.
symbol of life. It'll be spring here soon.
For us too?
Yeah. Spring brings new life to everything. It's a time for hope. I've lived here a long time, but Alaska has never looked more beautiful. The sky, the sea, the caribou, and most of all, you.
I think I'm gonna like this new life.
Come on. Let's enjoy life.
Oh wow. Yeah, overall the game was wow. I didn't think I would like it as much as I did. Cause as I said in the first episode, I'm not really like into stealth games like that, you know, but Metal Gear Solid 1 changed my perspective of those games. They're pretty solid. Like, it's a solid game. Wow. Story, the cast of characters were really good. They were well written. Graphically, still looks good. This is a remastered, so they obviously, updated the graphics. Cutscenes still hold up. Damn, Kojima should be proud of himself. Probably is. Soundtrack was alright. I didn't really like any. Like, they were all okay. But, that wasn't the main focus of the game. Like, stealth, the combat was really good. Boss fights were fun. They weren't too difficult. The difficulty was just right. I think there's an extreme difficulty. Hey, directed by Kojima. Okay, let's see what the end credit
You mustn't allow
shows
yourself
us.
to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live.
Okay. Metal Gear Solid. I was solid throughout this whole Let's Play.
Those two are
Oh,
still alive. The Vector? Yes, sir. Fox Die should become activated soon. Right on schedule. Yes, sir. I recovered all of Rex's dummy warhead data. No, sir. My cover is intact. Nobody knows who I really am. Yes, the DARPA chief knew my identity, but he's been disposed of. Yes, the inferior one was the winner after all. That's right. Until the very end, Liquid thought he was the inferior one. Yes, sir, I agree completely. It takes a well-balanced individual such as yourself to rule the world. No, sir. No one knows that you were the third one, Solidus. What should I do about the woman? Yes, sir. I'll keep her under surveillance. Yes. Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. President.
oh, that scumbag. Piece of shit. We'll take him down in the next game. I hope. Oh, there's scores. Save 34 times. Continues. Oh, wait, what? Sure. I wanted to see my score thing. But, guess I can't. Download that and that. I know the Snake Eater's getting a remake. I might have to get that. So I'll end it there. Peace.